What has been an important lesson you've learned in your time as a femme presenting content creator? That's a great question. I'll give you two answers. One is protect your peace, and two is build a community. And by build a community, I mean build a community of other femme presenting content creators that you can go to for tips and tricks and just to relate to. It'll really make you feel a lot less alone. You can feel really alone in the space, especially in like the gaming space and things that are very male dominated. Being a femme presenting person on the internet is a vulnerable space to be, even just in the world. So put whatever you need to put into place so that people with poor intentions can't speak to you in the first place.
What has been your biggest challenge as a femme presenting content creator? Definitely one, being taken seriously in certain spaces like gaming or streaming.
People will discredit the success or the efforts and boil it down to just being a woman. And that's the only reason that people are watching you. And if you didn't have that, if you weren't that, you'd have no viewers.
And two, of course, being harassed in game comms or chats just for being a woman.
What excites you about being a content creator, about being a streamer? Every day, I wake up excited to be living my dreams of being a content creator and being able to meet all sorts of new people. What I also love is how every single day is different, so you never really know what you're going to experience daily with your community.
A lot of the videos that I've made have to do with standing up for yourself or turning the situation around in those harassment moments, and learning from comments how many femme presenting people were inspired by those videos, becoming confident to speak, or just unbothered by things said to them in these games makes me really happy and proud of them. For streaming, it's always amazing to connect with people similar to you online. The community of it all is definitely my favorite part.
I get to spend more time with my family. My husband on the back end helps with my videography and my photography and my editing, and my daughter is always around us. We get to bond more as a family. Specifically on the streamer side though, I didn't have people that really had the same hobbies as I did when I was a kid. I hated a lot about what I liked because the couple times I mentioned it, I got made fun of. As a streamer, it's like I can play a game that I like or discuss something that resonates with me, and I have an audience that also loves that thing.
What do you want other women just starting out with streaming to know?
Gosh, I want them to know so many things.
Just be yourself. You are going to be somebody's favorite streamer just by being your true self, because they're going to see themselves in you or just find comfort or entertainment with you.
I think a lot of people get the impression they're just like, well, what thing is special that I have to offer? You're special, and there are people that will resonate with you that wishes there were someone like them that they could see or look up to, and you can be that person 100%.
Also, don't overly people please to viewers and stay true to yourself. Set and maintain healthy boundaries and be safe.
Who are some of your favorite women who are creating content in this space right now?
This is a really hard question because I have so many.
Two women I would love to highlight are Maiden Star and Cyberina. They are amazing creators who champion women empowerment, produce the funniest content ever, and have lovely close-knit communities that if you spend enough time with them, it'll start to feel like a family.
Chelsea Bites and Miss Kylie were two of the first partners that I ever followed, that I ever got to speak to, and they still have a huge impact on who I am as a creator today, and I still talk with them, love them. There's also Curious Joy, there's also Aaliyah Will, there's also my friend Alex Noramaki, there's also my friend Midna Baby. On the cosplay side, I really look up to Cutie Pie Sensei and Allison Tabitha and Kim Patsu. There's so many amazing, beautiful femme presenting people out there in content creation. It's like Rachel Maxey, she does sewing and cosplay. Oh, like my brain explodes trying to think of every single person, but there's a ton.
What about being a woman in the content/streaming space do you love the most? This isn't about me specifically, but I've been on Twitch since 2014, and the difference in atmosphere now, 10 years later, is insane. The amount of cozy, warm streams and communities you can now find and immerse yourself in is wonderful, and I see more of these popping up every single day. All in all, I think being a woman in the gaming space can be challenging, and you probably need thicker skin than all creators already need. But it's also packed with really beautiful and unique moments. Things are definitely slowly headed in the right direction.
As a woman in the content creator space, I get to see many faces that I look up to, and one of my favorite parts is being able to connect with them, as well as foster relationships with others in this space to create special bonds. I've also been blessed with the opportunity to represent women in the gaming space, whether it be through tournaments or content opportunities, which has been an honor.
What does the industry get right about representation? What could it do better? The industry could always do better. let's start with that. The industry could always do better. But what I've loved seeing as far as what they are getting right lately is there's more and more games coming out with femme presenting leads, and where that's just like normal. It's like not a big thing. It's not just like a whoa, a woman, not a man main character. It's just becoming more and more uncommon, or more and more common. Obviously, there have been femme presenting characters like Laura Croft is one that comes to mind before, but it's becoming so increasingly common that I think people are finally getting a little desensitized to it. And like, that's what I want to see. I want to celebrate it, but I want it to become so normal that it's not even noteworthy anymore. Like, that's what I say when we can continue to do better. Like, I want it just to be such an of course that it's just like, why would we even mention it? Because it's just so natural.